Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. My reveal title, you know what this video is about. AEW Fairway, I'm gonna say Stairway to Heaven. I'm thinking of the song. Fairway to Hell. The TV special they have for Collision. Then they had 1 hour Collision on Thursday, then they had 1 hour of Collision basically today as well. I thought it was on a pretty good show. We've seen Darby Allin defend his world title successfully in the crazy match with Pac. There was no count outs for the match. And they went out there, and Darby Allin put his body on the line again, like he mentioned. He said he became world champion. He said that he can go out there and give opportunity to prove like he meant to be world champion. Like they've been defending his world championship every week. Some people don't like it because they feel like it undermines the world title, but I feel like it's been given his justice. Like that's kind of a different style because it kind of like fits Darby's character. Every time he became champion, he always went out there and tried to prove it to himself like that. He went out there and put when he had the TNT title, he was going against everybody every week like that. Same thing for the world title like that. He's doing the same thing, and different time is at a higher stake. He has beaten Brody King, he has beaten Kevin Knight, he has beaten all these top level competitors, Tommaso Ciampa. Now he beat Pac. Now he was supposed to fight Okada on Wednesday, which will be a crazy match. But Okada has some personal issues going on. I think he got back home to Japan, so it'll be Kanusa Takeshita filling in for Okada, and that's still gonna be a crazy match as well. So we'll see what happens with this one. But Darby Allin getting the victory again, put his body on the line, but eventually, kind of like Orange Cassidy. Remember Orange Cassidy was doing all those matches when he was the international champion, and they kind of caught up to him, and eventually like that. Eventually we started seeing him. Remember he had the tape. He had extra tape on his shoulder, hit the little neck tape around like that. He was wrapped up around his wrist, like he started getting banged up because he was competing every week like that, doing that like over and over, defend his title on Wednesdays and Saturdays in gruesome matches like against some top level competitors. So we're gonna see Darby Allin. He got him and MJF supposed to have a contract signing, you know, on Wednesday, the stipulation, hair versus title, kind of like an old school stipulation like that. So we'll see what kind of happened with that. But we did see Mark Davis win his first singles title in AEW, national champion. He defeated Jungle Boy. He had a little help, of course, from Ricochet hitting Jungle Boy in the head with a golf club, but he defeated him, got a victory, and he's now national champion like that. He's done a good job. Remember the Aussie Open, you know, they was doing very good as a tag team. You ever watched them as a tag team, Aussie Open? Go watch that match they had with FTR and stuff. They was doing very good years back. Then remember Jack Doyle, not Jack Doyle. Well, Jack Doyle do have an injury, but Mark Davis got an injury like that, and he came back and, you know, started doing some different things with Don Callis' family because Kyle Fletcher became a single star TNT champion, main event of the pay-per-view, fighting Heyman Page for the world title and all that stuff. But, you know, Mark Davis got himself back in the groove, formed a team with Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle got injured like that, so we'll see him back eventually. But he did become trios champion, you know, Mark Davis, and then now he's a singles champion. Like they've been building himself up, doing a very good job like that. You see he's got a new look, cool little style, and like it's working for him, everything too as well, the gimmick. So he's been doing a very good job. So he's back as a champion like that and dominating too. So it's gonna be good to see him like continue to go and see what happens like that with his title run. But they did set up a match for Double or Nothing. It would be a Stadium Stampede match. They're adding the Elite and Jungle Boy to the team, and then they're also adding Don Callis' family to the other teams. So it's gonna be a crazy match. We've seen Double or Nothing have the first ever Stadium Stampede before years back. So it's gonna be crazy like that because it's gonna be at Arthur Ashe Stadium. I think not Arthur Ashe, Louis Armstrong Stadium like that. I think I'm being his stadium. I don't know if he'll be Louis Armstrong. Yeah, I think it's Louis Armstrong. It's Louis Armstrong, right? I think so. Louis Armstrong Stadium, right? Yeah. It's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Louis Armstrong, the legendary musician like that. Tell Moses, let my people go. But we have that. We have a four-way match too as well. The women's world title. It's gonna be Tekla versus Sheeta versus Chris Statlander versus Jamie Hayter like that. So we know that the storyline, all of them have history together like that. So we're gonna see what happens. Hikaru Shida is a little shaky right now. I don't know if she's the person that took out Toni Storm or not, but it's been a little untrustworthy. So we'll see what happens. I think Tekla might retain in my opinion, but you never know like that. And we're also seeing the Owen Hart Cup tournament will be revealed this week too. So they started doing the brackets and stuff. So that would be crazy. Like I don't know if they're doing like bracket like for qualifying for brackets or spots, but they're doing the brackets this week. So getting the build up to All In. Will Ospreay is cleared, it said, to return as well to going against Ace Austin. That's gonna be a good match too. So we'll see what happens. Last time Will Ospreay was there, we seen him his body break it down. Literally, he couldn't compete, finish the last match. He wrestled in New Japan like that, but he wasn't cleared in AEW to wrestle. So, and you know him and his United Empire boys that have been having a little tension. They call them Death Riders. Say we should go to the Death Rider bar or the United Empire bar like that. So we'll see. Will Ospreay, a lot of people want him. United Kingdom having tension with his guys there. Death Riders just training him, and then we see the ops keep trying to recruit him. And then we did see an interview. Bobby Lashley did an interview. He said we would love to have Will Ospreay in the Hurt Syndicate. So Everybody's trying to get Will Ospreay, so we'll see what happens with him. But overall, pretty good show. I did not know Backlash came on today either. I'm supposed to be doing a video on that, trying to get more and more content. So I didn't know it came on today. I thought Backlash would be like later this month, and it came on. It was on today at 6 o'clock. So I had to go back and rewatch it, but I'm gonna be able to do a video on that. So I have to wait to the next pay-per-view. I think it would probably be Money in the Bank, right? I think usually in June. So I didn't know Backlash came on today like that until I seen, like, I was scrolling trying to find a picture for the thumbnail for AEW. And I seen Dan House. I've been watching basketball, women basketball, the NBA. Started off, and then watching wrestling a little bit while I'm watching the Lakers and Thunder game that's on right now. So I did not even know that it came on like that. I was like, what? I didn't see no advertisement or anything. I missed the last 2 weeks of like Raw and SmackDown, so I had no idea. But next time we'll have the stuff ready for you guys, so be on the lookout for that. Get more content, wrestling content, the TV show reviews as well, the music reviews as well. I'm gonna get some more albums and stuff coming out, so we'll see how things kind of go. But see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out. Well, actually, Punisher. The Punisher is probably the next video you see. That comes out. That's on Monday, right? I think Monday or Tuesday. So Punisher, yeah, that would be the next video you see. The one last kill, the TV special. So be on the lookout for that. Peace out.